We were with Chicago Sky coach Pokey Chatman after practice, and I couldn't tell whether it was Arthur Murray or Jack LaLanne that was in charge of practice today, because I saw a lot of footwork, a lot of maybe not isometrics, but stretching and things like that. Is that the norm for a day after?
Well, it's the norm when it's a back-to-back with a similar team, and then the late flight, and then coming in here, some people playing significant minutes. And, you know, it's a little bit different because the scout is different. You only have to watch one game, see what adjustments they made. So we got some video in. It was a nice opportunity for Ann to get some extra stretching in and go at it again tomorrow. But that's, you know, it's usually light that day between, especially if you're traveling.
So you spent more time getting in the air out of New Jersey than you did coaching on the sidelines?
You know, it seemed, it was unreal. It was like it was a movie. It became laughable. And I will tell you this, the girls and everyone on the flight made the best of it. You know, we were all sitting in close proximity so we could laugh and joke and have a good time.
So now you have Elena, Delle, Donne, Epiphanny, Prince as starters for the All-Star game. You have Swin, who was the MVP in the last one, which was 2011. You have Sylvia, who's been an All-Star. You have Courtney Vandersloot, who's been an All-Star. So this should be a championships. Even I should be able to coach this team to the postseason.
You know,
that easy, right?
Yeah, really that easy. I'm just happy that, especially for Pip, that is something that the fans are starting to recognize. You know how good of a player she is. You know, some of it is, you know, she doesn't have as big a following as other, but in this circle of WNBA coaches and players, she's one of the most respected players because she's really gifted. So that was nice. And I think Elena, you know, she's been taking the league by storm from day one. She fits the piece of the puzzle really nice as it relates to us. They complement each other. She complements us, and she's been able to do it over 15 games. So that's a nice thing to see. So I'm happy for both of them.
Now, if there had been an All-Star game in 2012 instead of the players going to the Olympics, I think there's no question that Pip, who was scoring 30 points a game, would have been there. This season, when she's not called upon to have that scoring thrust on her shoulders, I would think it's gratifying that the fans do recognize her value, even if she's not putting in game winner after game winner.
Right, I think you're right. I think it's, you know, the fan base has obviously been educated about the game and not just a total points column. I mean, Sylvia's points are down, but her rebounding's up. But her being in the flow of things frees it up for the entire team, let alone Elena and Epiphanny Prince. So they've been able to complement one another and in the process elevate this team. And it makes us a little bit more difficult to guard.
Now, you played New York on Thursday, you're playing New York on Saturday. Do you like those back-to-backs?
You know, I do, to be quite honest with you. A couple of things. If you're coming off of a loss, it's immediate. You can watch the game film. Is that adjustment from that last game? It's a do-over. If you're coming off of a win, you know you've done enough things to find success, and you're looking for one or two more things to create a little bit of a gap. And the good thing about this one is that, you know, we're coming home. We did this early in the year with San Antonio, where we're on the losing side. So it was nice to be able to come back immediately, make one or two adjustments, and get a win. So, you know, I do like it.
Coming off a 20-point victory over the New York, do you say to yourself, anything less than that isn't as good, or do you make assessments otherwise?
No, you know, we make assessments otherwise. I think we did a really good job, obviously, as a team, but we did an excellent job on capping. And it's hard to do in back-to-back games, you know. It's almost like you know she's going to watch the game film. You know she's going to come out gunning. That's the type of player she is. But, you know, to hold her to 9 points at home, 2 for 11 shooting is really, really good. It was a total team effort. But no, I know I want to win by half a point, 20 points, I'll take it.
Thank you.